MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Aztecs and the Owls. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Brad Bass gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Cam Gibson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 106.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. And it looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
One out, nobody on. Left side. He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Paul Sorbello comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Jarvis stands at first with one out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Grounded to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Ncaa.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Count even at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Zane Denton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Sam Finney will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Zach Susich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Jack Brannon, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Oh, 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping into the box, Antoine Duplantier. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. From the belt, the pitch. Takes off inside and it gets away. In time, and he is nailed at second. Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Prater recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brady McConnell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box, Brad DeBro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Putz has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0. Digging in, Sam Prater. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Willard Hamilton, as The fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jose Valladares.
So striding forward now, Jose Valladares. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This one's down to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We'll have more of game 3 after this message.
The 2022 NCAA Division I Baseball Tournament 2-round games and highlights will be coming up next on the Inspiration Experience 1970.
Build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gibson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting it, no left fielder, Jake Johnson.
Digging in now.
The 2022 NCAA Division I Baseball Tournament 2-round Game 3 matchup is now live streaming on the Inspiration Experience 1970.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brad Bass. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So here now's the pitcher, Sam Finney. 9-1-2 due up.
Sam Finney.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
San Diego State AZTECS Seed 8 temporals.
Has a look, now the pitch. Cam Gibson will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Digging in, Jim Jarvis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate now, Paul Sorbello. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Pops this one up. Puts. Backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
In now, Drew McGowan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Philadelphia is out in front, 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Zach Susich. pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's right there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. At the plate, Jack Brannon 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. At the plate, Antoine Duplantier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Zane Denton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping up now, Sam Prater. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willard Hamilton. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Valladares. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
2 out with the man at first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brady McConnell.
Brady McConnell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brad DeBro. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The pitch. Drives it to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they move on top 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Carter puts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. Now at the plate, William Ncaa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The 2022 NCAA Division I Baseball Tournament 2-round 3 matchup will be coming up
on the lower
next.
part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Prater goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Zane Schmidt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
The 2022 NCAA Division I Baseball Tournament 2-round Game 3 matchup will be coming up next.
Down in the zone, 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cam Gibson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cam Gibson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
One out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Ready now, Jim Jarvis. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
At the plate,
Seed 6 Boston College Eagles, Seed 2 Delaware Fighting Blue Hens.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Connor Sheldon takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Connor Sheldon.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jake Johnson. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brad Bass is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Zach Susich, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning.
Leading up for the AZTECS, the right fielder, Ncaa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Zane Denton. And that misses, ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. In now, Sam Prater, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Pops this one up. McConnell into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping in, Willard Hamilton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game. At the plate now, Jose Valladares, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ryan Hawkins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pocket.
And that misses for ball one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Full count now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Susich is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cam Gibson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Puts. He's got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Philadelphia is out in front here, 4-2. Dean Metters enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Jack Brannon. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So stepping in, Antoine Duplantier, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So digging in now, Brady McConnell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Brad DeBro will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
First and second now, one man out. And that misses 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Carter puts. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Into the box now, Jim Jarvis. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. This one's down to third. And quickly there are two away. Now in the box, Drew McGowan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that on his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. Brannon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Jackson Lamb gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, William Ncaa. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jake Johnson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 1-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Hamilton is there. 2 gone. Fernando Trujillo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Owls are out on top 4-2. Leading off the inning, Zane Denton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Prater. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Left field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Willard Hamilton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Yeah, that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. At the plate, Jose Valladares as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Rod Barker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duplantier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Jonah Scudero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jonah Scudero.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Zach Susich. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Now with the plate, Jack Brannon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, Antoine Duplantier. Fouled away. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pause, now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Riding in once again, Brady McConnell. He's set, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here comes the first pitch. Well, this ball's hit hard to center field. And this is going to wind up as big trouble as this is down for extra bases. 2 runs score. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out going for third. But 3 men do cross the plate on the play.
Well, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Jeremy Randolph enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Standing in now, Carter Putz. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of this series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Into the box now, William Ncaa. As he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 9th now in Game 3. The Owls are out in front 8-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Cam Gibson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Popped up. Susich moving to his left. 1 out. Standing in, Jim Jarvis. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Inoue is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Settling in now, Paul Sorbello. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Owls are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Eight to 2 is how this one ends today. Philadelphia take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Brad Bass takes home the win. Sam Finney was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.